What's up, guys? It's Flav, and welcome to episode 4 of Pokemon Conspiracy Theories. And in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the theory that Entei, Raikou, and Suicune are all Eeveloutions. So, the first piece of evidence to support this theory is that in Pokemon lore, it says that about 150 years before the events of Gold and Silver, a lightning bolt struck the Western Tower. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze, but it had already burnt to the ground. 3 nameless Pokemon perished in the fire, but Ho-Oh descended from the sky and resurrected them. The Pokemon are said to embody 3 powers: the lightning that struck the tower, the fire that burned the tower, and the rain that put out the fire. When the Pokemon appear, they struck terror in those who saw their rise. 3 Pokemon, knowing their own power, fled, running like the wind off into the grassland. So, now this poses the question: what 3 Pokemon perished in the tower? So, if you pretend that Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon are the 3 Pokemon that perished in the fire, and then they were resurrected as Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, you could say that that is possibly what happened. Some things that support this is that they are all the same types, and then another thing that supports it is how they have similar stat builds, how Jolteon and Raikou are both fast special attackers, and then Flareon and Entei are both physical attackers that lack Flare Blitz, even though they both would seem like Pokemon that should have it. And then Vaporeon and Suicune are both bulky water types. Now, the only other piece of evidence besides this is that they kind of have similar looks. This is something that I'm kind of iffy on, this part of the theory, but it's that Jolteon is like spiky and Raikou's kind of spiky, and then Flareon is fluffy and Entei is fluffy or like furry or whatever, and then Vaporeon and Suicune are both kind of like smooth and like, I don't even know, like regal looking or so. I don't know how you would explain that. So now's the part of the video where I go over how legitimate I think this theory is, and I'm going to give this theory just a straight like 0% probably, because I just don't think that Nintendo would have it in their lore that 3 Pokemon were somehow changed into different species of Pokemon. That doesn't really make sense to me. That's some kind of like weird stuff. I don't really know. It doesn't seem plausible that Nintendo would do that. I mean, of course it could be true, and then I would just be totally wrong, look like a fool. So, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think they would have that drastic of a change just from being changed. But whatever, guys. That is it for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And by the way, if I didn't sound so great during this episode, it is because I'm feeling a little bit sick. But whatever, guys. Peace.